Welcome back to Pathashala. In the last video, we have studied the major key concepts in the number system. So let us study those in detail. The first one was types of numbers. These are the different types of numbers we have. The first one is natural numbers. Natural numbers means the counting of numbers starting from 1 and increasing by 1 forever is known as natural numbers. The counting of numbers starting from 1 and increasing by 1 forever. Increasing means adding by 1 forever is known as natural numbers. And the natural numbers are denoted by a letter capital N. So these are the natural numbers. Then comes whole numbers. Whole numbers are the numbers. The counting starts from 0. The counting starts from 0, not by 1. And increasing by 1 forever are known as whole numbers. The counting of numbers starts from 0 and increasing by 1 forever are known as whole numbers. And the whole numbers are denoted by a letter W. So these are the whole numbers. The third one is integers. Integers is the collection of all the whole numbers. The collection of all the whole numbers with the negative natural numbers. Negative natural numbers means these natural numbers with a negative sign. -1, -2, -3, -4. These are the negative natural numbers. The combination of these whole numbers and the negative natural numbers are known as integers. And the integers are denoted by a letter Z. So it's represented as all the negative natural numbers. Means -3, -2, -1, then 0, 1, 2, 3, and it goes on. These concepts we have studied earlier. Like all the negative numbers comes to the left hand side of the 0 and all the positive numbers comes to the right hand side of the 0. So these are the negative natural numbers, and from 0 these are the whole numbers. So all these are known as integers. Okay. So the fourth one is rational numbers. Rational numbers are the numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. Which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q must be integers. These numbers must be integers. Means the numbers in the numerator and the number in the denominator both must be an integer, and Q must not be equal to 0. The denominator must not be equal to 0. So these numbers are known as rational numbers. For example, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, and -7 by 8, and even 2. So why we call 2 as a rational number? Because by default in the denominator 1 will be there. So even this is also a rational number. So -7 by 8. So it's also in a P by Q form, and P and Q are integers and the Q is not equal to 0. So this is also a rational numbers. So these are called rational numbers. Then comes, and the rational numbers are denoted by a letter Q. Rational numbers are denoted by a letter Q. Remember these letters. Natural numbers are denoted by a letter N. Whole numbers denoted by a letter W. Integers are denoted by a letter Z. And the rational numbers are represented by a letter Q. And the fifth one is irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are the numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Irrational numbers are the numbers which cannot be expressed in this form, in the P by Q form, and also it has non-terminating and non-repeating decimal expansion. That means it is not going to stop. It goes on forever, and also the pattern will not going to repeat. So this is called irrational numbers. For example, the value of pi. The value of pi, it goes on like 3.141592. So it goes on forever. It will not stop, and the pattern also, the pattern will not going to repeat. So even the value of 2, the value of square root of 2, it goes on like 1.41425. So it goes on like this. Even it will not going to stop, and the pattern will not going to repeat. So these are called irrational numbers. These are the example for irrational numbers. And the last one, and the most important type of numbers, we have the real numbers. Real numbers are the combination of both rational numbers and irrational numbers. So the combination of all these numbers are called real numbers. That means the numbers which we get in the daily life, like from positive to negative, from smaller to big, including the fractions, decimals, even a special symbol like a pi. So these are comes in the category of real numbers, because we know even the natural numbers are also rational numbers. In the natural numbers, by default we have 1 in the denominator. In the whole numbers also, by default we have 1 in the denominator. So if we write a number like 5, so this is natural number as well as rational numbers, because we have 1 in the denominator. So natural numbers comes in the category of rational, whole numbers comes in the category of rational, even integers comes under rational numbers. So these are all comes in the category of rational numbers.